Hey Team TNT, Charlene here, Charlene Giordano. I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys because I was just thinking about something that I struggled with in the beginning of building my business. And I just want to share that little nugget of just over the 2 years of things that I have learned that are helping me now, and for some reason things are just clicking more now for me in my brain, just how my brain works. So something that you hear about a lot, or you may not have heard about it, but something I heard about a lot when I was starting the business was know your brand, pitch to your niche, know your target market, your avatar, all of these different terms. And it got me kind of freaking out, like, oh my God, what's my brand? What's my brand? What's my brand? Who is my target market? Who's my avatar? What's an avatar? Is it the movie? You know? So I just want you to take a deep breath. That feels so good. And know that you are your brand. When I approached you, or your coach approached you to join this business, or when you joined a challenge group and then became a coach in this business, that's exactly who you are. That's exactly your brand. Just do you. And it could be overwhelming, like, well, what is me? Well, it's going to take a little personal development and time for you to think about your opinions and your beliefs and why you do certain things that you've been doing forever. You know, make sense out of things for yourself, and truly to understand your brand, and truly to find your tribe in this business and target to the proper people that are going to grow this business and that you want to hang out with in this business is going to require you to personally develop and really understand you. You want to study yourself. You want to know, why do I like this? Why am I passionate about that? Why am I whatever? That's your brand. Whatever it is, just own it. Own all of it. I love knitting and fitness. So I really had a hard time putting those together. I kind of didn't want my knitting flag to fly. And I just thought that maybe people who are interested wouldn't be interested in knitting as well. And so I would just barely put it here and there. But there's a whole community of people who are just like me, which is cool, that I'm discovering because I'm putting it out there and I'm sharing it. So sharing your story. This does not mean share your story from when I was born and then my mom breastfed me or didn't, or this or that, and my parents got divorced, and then this, and then I fell in love, and then I went to school, and then I got a job, and then I started a business, and then I quit that business, and then that's not your story. That's your entire novel, okay? Thinking about sharing your story, you want to share little tidbits of your story. For example, maybe you got your very first paycheck from Beachbody. Maybe it was $20. I don't know. My first paycheck from Beachbody was $99. So always thinking about what in my life, maybe you didn't literally take that check and pay something exactly, but what in your life has cost you $99? I could probably fill up my gas tank 3 times on that. Or I could pay for half of our groceries for the week. Or I could take my husband out to a really nice dinner, or a really nice lunch or whatever, depending on where you go. So trying to paint that picture and share that story on what it means to you, because what it means to you is going to relate to people who want to relate to you. If you are already in a profession, I want to go into the next topic of talking about your brand. For example, I am a personal trainer, still am, have been for 15 years, 16 years now. You're still that. You're still all about that if that's something you're interested in. If you're an engineer and don't like being an engineer, or if you're I don't know, if you have a house cleaning business and you don't like that, or whatever, then you want to share your story on how you're building this business, and you want to cast the vision on what it's going to mean to you and what it's going to be to you one day. So, or maybe you're waitressing tables and like, I'm not going to be waitressing tables all the time. One day, you know, once I grow my team, or as I grow my business, Do you get what I'm saying? You want to start to cast that vision, but first you need to cast that vision for yourself. I'm going to post a video in here that I watched recently that Brandy Botts did for Janelle Summers' team call. And she talks about casting the vision. And I had so many aha moments because I've always thought when I hear about what is your life going to be like in 5 years? What is your vision for your life? That felt so overwhelming and stifling because I didn't know. I don't know. And it just takes some time to really work on your personal development, ask these questions of yourself, and take your time with it. But it could be so simple. She broke the thing that clicked for me was last year. She said her vision for the year was she wanted to take her family and pay for everybody to go on a ski vacation for New Year's. And she did it. And that was simple. It was very simple. It was just, that's what she focused on. So every day she thought about that vision of taking her family on that trip. It made her get her work done each day. It made her invite people. It made her expand her network. It made her contact. It made her help mentor her team to grow. So whatever it is in your life, it doesn't have to be what's important to somebody else. It's what's important to you. And everybody else that is supposed to be in your tribe, who you are meant to attract, will be attracted to you. But here's the trick. You need to share it. You can't have it all swimming up in here and say, I don't know why she's not joining my team because I totally love her and we totally relate and I just get her and she gets me. I don't know why she doesn't see that or he doesn't see that or whatever. It's because you need to put it out there. You need to overly put it out there. Keep this in mind. You may see, if you follow any of my posts or you see my posts, you may see I post a bunch, a lot, and I share. It seems like I vomit the diarrhea of my life, but I really don't. There's a lot that you don't know about my life that I keep to myself, that I don't share, and I am very introverted. And it is a lot of work for me to share and remember to share or whatever. But think about sharing the pieces intentionally to grow your business. The pieces intentionally to speak to your target market. Somebody who's just like you, what is it they need to hear?